MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Weather, not much of a factor for Game 2. 71 degrees our first pitch temperature. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Phillip Ervin stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. The set and the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2-1. Irvin at second with two down. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cincinnati, the Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for game two. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins. Former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself. Good fastball. And he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Popped him up. Suarez waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air to right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Moustakas has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a curveball misses inside. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel backing up on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. Now here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Bichette ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And he popped him up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Leading off the inning, Kurt Casale, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. Now another 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Trevor Bauer is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And there's ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's inside.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Gavin Lux comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 19.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Fastball called. Strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And he lays off again. Ball 3. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and 1 strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer so far in the series, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Cincy. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A ball and 2 strikes now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering.
Look out, 1-1. Nope,
hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 4, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready now for Cincinnati. Kurt Casale looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Trevor Bauer will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. From the stretch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. 2 men on, 2 out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A couple of... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 down now. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And it's fouled away. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Mookie Betts as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Phillip Ervin. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the two-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate, Bichette. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Dylan Floro takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 1/2. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now here's the pitch. Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. So coming to the plate, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Number 4 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Freddie Galvis will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Galvis behind, 0-2. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's a line drive. That's down. It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Alexander will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So Jesse Biddle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jesse Biddle.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Gavin Lux is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Senzel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still down 5-3. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
All set for the start of the inning, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Into the box, Kirk Casale, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Ball 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 4 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up, fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers all set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Nick Senzel. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. In now, Joey Votto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Josh Van Meter will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Josh Van Meter.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Van Meter bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. He is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bullet back up the middle. Senzel is there. 1 away. Next up is Max Muncy. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. And that's in there for a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
1 out, nobody on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Senzel backing up on it. At the track, the wall. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot to right center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game. Chris Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Suarez is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Standing in, Will Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And another foul ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Cincinnati.